Hi, folks. Welcome to Chris Goes Corner. Hi, folks. Welcome back from timcast.com. Kyle Rittenhouse tells Tucker Carlson he intends to sue Cenk Uygur, Whoopi Goldberg, and more. Yep. Go get him. I hope he sues all their asses into the Stone Age. Not because I disagree with them politically or even socially. It's because they lied and they did it continuously. And I hope this time, when all these suits are filed, it's not for an undisclosed amount. I want to see the amounts. I want to see how much these guys had to pay. Now, there's a website you'll see later. He's forming the Media Accountability Project, or TMAP. Anybody wants to donate to this, you go to tmap.org. That's tmap.org. So get your pens out later and write it down. Let's read on. Kyle Rittenhouse has announced he is launching a new project to help people who were libeled and slimed by the media. I like that slime part. Appearing on Tucker Carlson tonight, Rittenhouse also announced that he intends to sue Cenk Uygur, Whoopi Goldberg, and others who lied about him again. Another round of applause. Me and my team have decided to launch the Media Accountability Project as a tool to help fundraise and hold the media accountable for the lies they said and deal with them in court, Rittenhouse said. Now, I want you to think about something. Even you Biden people or Democrats out there, the President of the United States, the sitting President of the United States, when this first came out, long before the trial, long before all the evidence was in, said right out, and I saw him, this is not out of context, Kyle Rittenhouse is a white supremacist, and used a campaign ad labeling white supremacists and showing Kyle in stills from that night where those people died. He had to defend himself, and called him that in the ad. And at the end it says, and I'm Joe Biden, I approve this message. Now, if Donald Trump had come out and said, hey, there's a trial coming up, I think this person is X, X, and X, the media would be screaming. I hope and I pray that all of them that have been just monsters in the media, lie, I hope this happens to them. All of them. And I hope they disclose the amount. Make it part of the deal. I am not hiding the amount you paid me or your insurance company, whoever it is. Enough is enough. Call him a murderer after he was acquitted. How about the guy that ran the van through the Christmas parade? What if Donald Trump was president and Donald Trump says, that guy murdered those people? They'd be screaming their asses off. Screaming their asses off. But instead, what do we get? Van hits parade. Oh, the van did it, not the driver. These people suck, and time to pay the piper. Rittenhouse fatally shot Joseph Rosenbaum and Tony Uber and shot and wounded Gage Rosenkrantz during a riot in Kenosha, August 2020. The jury determined that the teenager was acting in self-defense. He was found now guilty across the board. Anybody with even 2 brain cells of honesty could see those videos. Once you saw the slow motion, this kid showed tremendous restraint. A lot more people could have got shot and it would have been justified, and he didn't. He only did it when his life was immediately being threatened, which is by definition self-defense. And this is what's going to start happening. This is what you're going to start getting from all the talking heads, the celebrities, the supposed news organizations, sports figures, the works. Here's what you're going to get from them. Oh, my God. Oh, you're picking on me. I have a right to free speech. No, you don't have a right to slander somebody. Like you'll see in the video coming up with Tucker. The President of the United States calling you a white supremacist pretty much screws your employment opportunities for the rest of your life, and it does. Now, let's check out a couple of short videos here. This is a video that Kyle put out himself. You see his picture there with his hat on, about the Media Accountability Project. Let's listen.
The media is the most powerful entity on earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. That's power.
That white supremacist 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse.
A 17-year-old vigilante, arguably a domestic terrorist.
Kyle Rittenhouse, a militiaman wannabe.
President Joe Biden, who used a picture of Kyle Rittenhouse as a white supremacist.
Is absolutely white supremacy.
You're innocent, but do you feel vindicated?
I feel like justice was served. There's going to be some accountability coming.
White supremacist trials. You've got Rittenhouse.
Hate, disrespect, and intolerance.
Point of fact, the only bigot on the scene appears to have been Joseph Rosenbaum, the child rapist. And yet it's Kyle Rittenhouse who Joe Biden accused of being a white supremacist on the basis of no evidence whatsoever. And let's hope at some point he gets sued for that.
Who will be held accountable?
You are the enemy of the people.
Now that's a great spot. What a great spot. And that's the name of the organization there. You'll see above the video. Donate to tmap.org. Any of you want to donate. Or spread this address, this web address, to everybody you know. Even if you only donate $5 or $10. I know things are tough, but it adds up over time. We're at war with these people. And it's about time conservative people fought back. And not just fighting back, winning. Now here's a video, a brief one when Kyle was on Tucker Carlson. Let's take a listen.
Have to go through what I went through.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to imprison you for the rest of your life. It wasn't coverage, it was advocacy. You have a lot of potential targets to sue yourself. Will you be suing any of these news organizations, and if so, when?
Well, right now we're looking at quite a few politicians, celebrities, athletes. Whoopi Goldberg's on the list. She called me a murderer after I was acquitted by a jury of my peers.
Sue them into the Stone Age. Sue them into the Stone Age. Make it part of the settlement, especially the media companies like the New York Times and all the lamestream media. Make them put on the front page of the New York Times as part of their settlement. We lied. We didn't leave out some truth. We lied. Same goes for MSNBC and all those other pieces of garbage. Same with athletes. Make them put out a public service announcement, a PSA. It says, I was wrong to say that because it's not true. Make that part of the deal. And then take tens and hundreds of millions of dollars from these people. Just make it so, not that the press can't have the First Amendment right. You don't have the right to slander somebody just for clicks on your website to make money. You don't have that right to say that you're supposed to be a news organization, not a political activist. Yes, there are some people on Fox that are very far right. When they give their opinions, they say so. But they don't call it news. Let's listen on.
She went on to still say that. And there's others. Don't forget about Sank from the Young Turks. He called me a murderer before verdict and continues to call me a murderer.
Interesting. And what about the people who called you groundlessly a white supremacist, which makes it...
Yeah, it's really funny because one of the people that died was a racist. You should hear some of the clips of this guy. And this and then that. And he was also an XCX offender. They did some very horrible things to some young boys. And they made him out to be the victim? Seriously? They lied and said this kid crossed state lines. I hope he gets retribution.
It's pretty hard to get a job for the rest of your life if you're a white supremacist. Will you be responding to them?
Absolutely. We are going to hold everybody who's lied about me accountable, such as everybody who's lied, called me a white supremacist.
Yeah.
They're all going to be held accountable, and we're going to handle them in a courtroom.
Kyle Rittenhouse, I appreciate you announcing that tonight, the Media Accountability Project, and of course we're...
Have to go through.
Now, they cut off the part where it has he gives out the website, and that's tmap.org, tmap.org. Is this about accountability? You bet. It's about retribution. You can get revenge against evil people. It doesn't make you an evil yourself. Revenge is a dish best served cold. And I hope he sues them all into the Stone Age. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.